Hello, I'm Ken Hal. Welcome to my celestial home. In this video, we're going to discuss a topic that's probably in the minds of many people who are interested in playing Lost Ark Online whenever it becomes available outside of Korea. And the question is Lost Ark Online pay to win? This is always a question when it comes to free-to-play titles, and it's no different with Lost Ark. So I'll go to the items that are currently available in the cash shop, talk about them, and let you decide whether or not Lost Ark Online is pay to win. As we go through the items in the cash shop and talk about them, keep in mind that the game has only been out for a couple of months and things can change between now and the global release. Especially since we don't know yet when the game will be available outside of Korea. But if the situation in the cash shop changes, I will make sure to make a video commenting on it. And with all that said, guys, let's find out together whether or not Lost Ark Online is to win. So, is Lost Ark pay to win? What makes a game pay to win? People have different opinions on it. If you are of the binary black or white mindset on this issue, I will save you some time and say that yes, you can buy boosts in the cash shop. So if you think that having any kind of boost in the cash shop means that the game is pay to win, you can stop watching right now. Though if you think that way, I would advise you to stay away from free-to-play games, since they will probably always sell some kind of boost. Even Warframe, which is seen as one of the fairest and best free-to-play models, sells boosts in its cash shop. If you have a bit more nuanced view on cash shops though and are still watching this video, let's go through the items in the cash shop together. Though before we start investigating the cash shop, it is worth mentioning that you can buy many of the cash shop items with currency acquired in-game. That is, you can purchase a currency called crystal from other players using a currency called gold. You can then use crystals to buy cash shop items. You can get gold by selling items in the in-game market like potions, food, etc. So whether you want to grind in real life for real money or grind in-game to get crystals to buy cash shop items is up to you. Which grind is worse is also up to you. Let's start the cash shop tour by saying that you cannot purchase gear such as armor or weapons in the cash shop. The only wearables you can buy from the cash shop are costumes. And while costumes do have stats on them, from what I've seen so far in-game, they only have social stats attached to them. These are stats that help you while talking to NPCs only at the moment, and are not really needed to complete any part of the game. Costumes are also among the items you can purchase with crystals, which can be bought from other players and acquired through in-game means. Next, we can quickly talk about the mounts. And yes, they do help you get around the zones more quickly than mounts acquired in-game. However, the amount of traveling you'll be doing on mounts in this game is very little. Most of the time you'll either be on foot, sailing, or teleporting, so having a slightly faster mount will only help you while leveling and going through the main quest line. But while the mounts do look cool, the edge they offer is very minimal, and mounts can also be purchased with crystals. The next thing to talk about now are the consumables, and that's where the gray areas begin. There are a lot of things you can buy here to increase the speed of your gains. Some of the most pay-to-win items at first glance are the ones that let you increase the amount of dailies you can do. Since the progression in Lost Ark is gated by the number of dailies you do, being able to do more dailies seems like a good way to get ahead fast. And that's true to an extent. The thing is that these items only allow you to do one extra daily or weekly per type. So you cannot purchase 30 raid tickets, for example, and finish the whole raid tier in one day. Those 30 raid tickets would have to be used one per day throughout the month. It's a small boost that may or may not matter to you. Now, the tickets that let you auto-complete some of the daily quests are pretty handy though, as they can save you 30 or more minutes that you could use to do other things in-game. What else is there in the cash shop? Well, you can also buy boxes of random potions and items that help you in battle. These are the same items you can easily buy from other players or craft yourself though, so I'm not sure it's something we should be concerned about. Also, the boxes are random, so it might take you longer to get the items you need from the boxes than it would take you to just buy the items from the in-game market. And once again, these boxes can be purchased with crystals. One of the cash shop items that some were complaining about when the game first came out was resurrection feathers. In Lost Ark, there is no resurrection spell of any sort. So if you die, you go to the respawn point in the dungeon. That is, unless you have this item. With feathers, you self-resurrect on the spot. I should say that there are limited ways you can get feathers through gameplay though. And after leveling 3 characters to 50 now, I've earned over 100 feathers without ever worrying about them. This is one of those get good items. The less you die, the less of an issue they will be. Feathers are also only relevant in raids at the moment. And in raids, if your team accumulates 4 total deaths, you fail anyway, so having hundreds of feathers will not help you succeed in raids. The other part of the cash shop are the time-limited sales. This is where you find the +1 daily tickets, some potions and buff items, as well as items used to enhance your gear. When I saw this part of the shop for the first time, I was a little worried that someone could come here and buy a bunch of items and enhance everything in one day. However, you can only buy one of each of these items per 6-hour cycle, and the items rotate every cycle. So once again, it will be a small boost to your gains. Lastly, I think the only other item I haven't covered yet is Beatrice's buff. This is an item that lasts 30 days and boosts your boat speed and the luck regeneration of your characters. Luck is a resource used to let you look for treasures in the seas. So this buff is a good boost to your sailing income and ability to travel in game, saving you a lot of time. And with so many daily things to do, if you don't have a lot of time to play, this item can be very helpful. So what do you think of the items I've showed? Do you think they make Lost Ark Pay to win? Do you think the cash shop should be a place for cosmetics only, without any kind of boosts? Or are you okay with minor optional boosts that provide little gain? Do you think it's okay to have these items in the cash shop if you also allow players a way to get them by grinding the game? I think you can tell my opinion already, but let me know in the comments below what you think. The final question I want to discuss now is, does it matter? What I mean is, Lost Ark is mainly a PvE game at the moment, and the only competitive mode is Arena, where gear is normalized and mostly irrelevant. So should you worry about the game being paid to win when there's no direct competition between players? Right now in Lost Ark, winning just means getting to the highest raid tier or collecting the most things. So is it important to you that someone can do these things faster by using cash? I honestly don't know. If I thought a PvE only game was really pay to win, would I play it? I really don't know. It depends on how much I like the game, I guess, and what other options were available. Of course, this would change if competitive PvP were an important part of the game. In the case of Lost Ark Online though, PvP is its own game, separate from everything else. Also, I think it matters if you can grind cash shop currency in-game, so that you give people the option to choose between investing time or money into the game. But I'm curious to know what you think, so let me know down below. Thank you very much for watching, and before I let you go, if you like this video, I would appreciate if you could click the like button. And if you want to watch more Lost Ark content, hit the subscribe button. Also, come join the stream on Twitch and follow me on the social media of your choice. Links in the description below. Take care, and I will see you again here in my piece of heaven soon.